So Jackie Johnson, the XDA prosecutor in Georgia, cleared of all them charges in the Ahmaud Arbery case. Remember, she covered up everything. She protected the father and son McMichael team, who actually got locked up, got charged, and it was a serious crimes. But she had 5 years to kind of just shuffle along. As a matter of fact, she still was practicing law in Georgia and Florida. And she did have a black attorney representing. I guess that would keep the storm off her because you got to have product placement so it don't look like you are called as being a bigot, even though we know that the father and son and the buddy against Ahmaud Arbery, what they were about, coercion. And she covered the case in her files. Let you know what you're dealing with here. When you're sitting on what we call a thing called guilt or innocence. We're sitting on a thing called evidence, and you take it upon yourself to just kind of sweep it underneath the rug and look the other way. That's an obstruction of justice. See, when people ask, why do you feel that the country's so racist and why you say things are so backwards and so slow, and why do you think that? Why? Because of people like Jackie Johnson, who wasn't held accountable. A law abiding citizen, I'm sorry, if the shoe was on the other foot, do I think if a black woman pulled the mess that Jackie Johnson pulled and they had all the evidence, do I think she would have gotten away and got to stay in law and practice and do all that? No, 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 no. It's obstruction of justice. It's a situation where there's no justice involved. Ahmaud Arbery's family deserved Jackie Johnson to be found guilty along with those other three guys that were involved in it because she used her office as a refuge of power to downplay the significant evidence about the case. 5 years. I didn't say 5 months. I didn't say 5 weeks. 5 years. And they watered it down enough that by the time her case came up, that it was not guilty and it pretty much had been swept underneath the rug. If you are held an authoritative position and your job is to get evidence particulars and you knowingly know, even the people you associate with, you knowingly know that they're guilty. If you don't do your job, you've broken the law. You are consequently ineffective. So what are we paying you for exactly? She didn't get reprimanded about what she did. No one came at her and said, "Oh, we want you to, be held accountable for what you." No, no. She never was held accountable for what she did. And so consequently, when you see all this that happens, she was the DA. That's a pretty powerful positioning. Your prosecutors are always supposed to be the most sharpest tool, more so than defense attorneys, because you are supposed to be the ones that legislate the law to the letter, to the letter, to the law. And in Georgia, that's supposed to carry weight. But the obvious elephant in the room is the obvious elephant in the room. And she didn't see for it that it was that important and consequential. And so they came up with this verdict. They saw, you see the imagery, and she comes with a black attorney and makes it say she's not like that. And, well, how do you describe to Ahmaud Arbery that you had the evidence in your files and you chose to look the other way because you had a relationship with McMichael's father? Make it make some sense. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Even if you have friends and you know he's wrong, you can go visit him for visiting sessions if you choose to, and that could be your friend, but you have to do what's right. You look the other way. You are held accountable. That's an accessory. That's an accessory. That's our worst accessory. That's like if you went to a bank and you were the bank manager And your worker, the teller, is taking money left and right, and you know it, and you have it on file on video and all that. Now you are either gonna discipline or you're gonna fire the worker or you're gonna but you get asked to turn out the information and you have to respond. Because if you don't respond, you look very suspect, like you in on something. But I gotta remember the law system, justice system in America, how it is and how it protects certain folks. And this is a great example of that. Jackie Johnson got the hookup. She got the hookup. And she used it and she got over. And it's a sad commentary because Ahmaud Arbery never got true justice. Not in the sense like with all that went down. No. Not in the sense that, especially when you are, they to be honest with you, Jackie Johnson is even worse than McMichael, father and son, and the other guy that was involved for one major region. You are accountable and held the law. You're supposed to be a noble figure when you are legislating sworn in to uphold the upside of the law, not to what you selectively want to do based on background and so on and so forth. So this is a very sad state of a verdict, but not shocking. Not at all. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another, share it if you like, and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.